Okay, I can't get enough of these guys, and I think you're with me on this one. Colin and Justin, yo! Bring them on in! Hello, hello. So the creative genius that is your team has come up with another way to wow our audience. And today we're going to talk about cottage living, because you've really embraced it. You know, you go back and forth between Canada and Scotland. When you're here, you love to be in your country home.
Absolutely.
Don't ya?
You know, we love cottaging. We've taken it as our own, and in the true Colin and Justin manner, we've decided to repackage it and give it right back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Enjoy.
But in a better way. You know, I mean, it was a weird thing for us, you know, as kind of relatively new Canadians, that we thought the basement was where furniture actually goes to die in Canada. And then we discovered Cottage-country. And it's where all the furniture that's even too hideous for the basement migrates north and is in your cottage. Okay, now we keep saying to Canadians, you work really hard, you know, you have a long commute, you deserve a great vacation, a 5-star destination. Why is your cottage 2-star? So all the things we're going to talk about today are things that you can do either in the cottage or at home to take yourself up a star rating so you have a much better vacay.
And why not? Because there's so many Canadians that are there every single weekend, and others that have winterized it, so they're actually there all year round. You might as well make it a comfy, cozy place that you absolutely love, perhaps with a little bit of style. Like, this is just gorgeous.
Well, cheers, Tracy. At the end of the day, we always try and make our projects that little bit different and that little bit edgy, and we love cottaging. And we've tried to give cottaging a slightly more modern zeal here.
Oh, yeah.
And we discovered this amazing, guys, you've got to check this company out. They're called Artimano, artimano.ca. We've got the details on the Cityline website. And Artimano have got this incredible collection of what's essentially Asian furniture, but when you put it in a cottage context, it really works particularly well. So we're always telling people, go to places where you mightn't think you'd find what you need, and really shop smart to shop clever. For me here, the vignette is all about the colour. We've added really big shots of green, and we've taken it from the artwork. Now, I love this. This is by a Quebec artist called Sophie. $129, and it's hand painted.
That is an incredible deal on
You don't
art.
need to spend a lot of cash, Tracy. Again, it's all about shopping around. Shop smart, shop clever. The retail sector in Canada, we find, is absolutely spectacular. So putting together a project like this for us was really easy.
Well, you know what? These pieces are so beautiful, but you're right. They're pieces we might not think of putting in a cottage. Like, look at this. It looks like a piece of driftwood, but it's got a light at the bottom.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing, you know, it's about kind of like combining. Can you see that in there? It's about combining different kind of influences, isn't it? So you still have the cottage thing, so you're still quite kind of like faithful to the whole notion, but at the same time, we're in the 21st century. We need some technology, and you know, you could bring a piece of wood into your house, or you could bring a piece of wood with some light and create some atmos. Suddenly it's a piece of sculpture. It's important.
Okay, so now this is to me a standout here.
Oh, wow.
This table looks like you just went backyard, chopped down a tree, and brought in a slice. And now we're eating breakfast on it.
Yeah, isn't it clever? The difference is you could do that, but Artimano's buyers have found product that's been particularly well preserved, and they've lacquered it about a zillion times to make it absolutely rock solid. Now, rather than just leave a chunk of wood on the floor, they've added these really simple but slightly industrial steel legs, and they've allowed them to rust. And I really like that mix of the real kind of lovely soft sheen and polish of the top with the really aggressive, rough texture of the legs below. And again, remember, sometimes you spend a lot, sometimes you don't. We've anchored everything on a cow rug from IKEA. So a lot of the top-end expensive stuff from Artimano, and then some of the more affordable aspects. It's all about mixing everything really cleverly.
You got to mix it up, just like we mix up our outfits, right?
Yeah, exactly.
High, low, all the time.
You know, and then,
go ahead.
Just in the cottage, you know, all wood is good.
Yeah.
I'll say.
But you know what? But you can fake it. Welcome to my marriage.
Married 29 years, it's the best night's sleep I ever had.
This is a mural at the back, so it's actually...
this is cool too.
It's great, isn't it? It's photographic.
That's not real, everyone.
No.
That's a mural.
It's just paper.
Is it like wallpaper? Is it stuck? It's stuck on it.
It's self-adhesive. You just peel off the backing, whop it on, and suddenly you're in that cabin in the woods.
It's such a brilliant backdrop, and again, we talked earlier on about the mix of the shiny wood and the steel of the legs. This is one of my favourite pieces. I really like this. It's almost like an old bakery counter.
It looks so aged, but
it's beautiful. Metal drawer system.
It's not vintage, is it?
No, it's not. It's completely new. It's a reproduction. Cool. It's got bags of storage, 5 big deep drawers, and it's set on this really beautiful timber frame, again from Artimano, and it foils perfectly with these. Now, do you want to sit yourself down in one of these?
Yeah,
these are great.
I have to
Would Madam like a seat on the
tuck my
throne?
belly into my pants. All the women understand? Because that's what they did before they sat in the audience? Okay.
Now, aren't they completely comfy?
Oh, yeah.
They're actually made of hessian and wicker, which is
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
It's made of hessian.
Hessian and wicker. Do you know, think in terms of the stuff that sacks are made of, like old industrial sacks or farmyard sacks.
Yeah.
It's been strengthened with lacquer, and then it's been wound into this big, thick, deep cord, and then fashioned in and padded out as well. They're really comfy. These will work outdoors. Bring them in for the particularly cold part and when it's wet. But you know what? We're all about multi-seasonality, so if you can use it in the garden, get it out there. If you can bring it indoors, sit your bum on it and relax.
Oh, I love it.
More
I love how you said,
comfortable
Jen said multi-seasonality.
Did I?
Multi-seasonality.
We're all about multi-seasonality today.
Much more comfortable than a Muskoka chair, I will say.
What do you think? Oh, I do like a Muskoka chair.
I know you do, and I knew that was going to ruffle your feathers, but it's the
Consider me
truth.
ruffled.
Exactly.
Yeah,
only called
sorry.
Muskoka chairs in Muskoka. Adirondacks.
Sorry, Adirondacks. Of course
Everywhere
they
else,
are.
people.